So let's just kind of have a chat. This is something I like to do, and something that really is trying to set the tone or the stage for the videos that I make is really, I want to be more like we're sitting around having a chat. Um, and a lot of people, there's this huge, almost kind of freak out over emergency preparedness of like, oh my gosh, how do I start? What do I do? I don't, and a lot of people never get past that. They never, because they're like, well, I don't know where to start. It just freaks me out, and I don't know what to do. Let's break this down. Again, this is what kind of I said, like overview of my videos that I make is to be more about thought patterns and breaking things down to help you think about things more correctly, so that then you can find the solutions that you need for you and your family. So first of all, if you are watching this video, you are already a survivor. Okay, it takes survival skills to live on this earth. Definitely in our modern Western world, we've simplified it, and kind of people have specialized in all these different areas, and we have all the technology so that we can really have simplified it. But the fact of the matter is, it takes survival skills just to live on this planet. It always has, it always will. What those skills are different. That's the thing. But I mean, whatever you do for a job, that's your survival skill under the conditions that we live in now. I mean, when God put people on the earth, he said, you'll earn your bread by the sweat of your brow. And that is the truth. From that day till this day and every day, that's what it is it takes work to survive. The question is then, what is that work? That work changes based upon the circumstances, the threats to your survival that you face. So living in our modern Western world, most of us have some type of a job that we earn money, and then we trade that for the stuff that we need. Emergency preparedness is nothing more than the ability to adapt to a rapid change in your circumstances. That's it. Okay? Nothing more. It's that simple. Your level of preparedness is how well and how rapidly you can adapt to changes in your environment, to your circumstances, in the work that now you need to do to survive, to get the stuff that you need. That's all that it is. That's emergency preparedness. So in a way, I mean, emergency preparedness is, can you change jobs? What can you do to get paid for it? Do you have a job and a side business? All of these things, that's emergency preparedness. That's it. You do this every day. It's just that we start thinking of earthquakes, hurricanes, terrorism, civil war, civil unrest, all this kind of stuff. That, yeah, those are huge things, but it's just how well are you ready? How well can you adapt to a change in your circumstances? That's emergency preparedness. Emergencies don't have to be the end of the world. It can be other things that just simply affect you and your family. And so when you start thinking about emergency preparedness, start off, that's the baseline right there, is, are you equipped and prepared mentally, emotionally, physically for a rapid change in your circumstances? To be a health issue, a job loss, or the traditional emergency disasters that we think about when it talking about these kind of things. So that's kind of then the scenarios that you need to start working through as to how prepared are you, and what are you prepared for. So then the next step that you start thinking of is the different scenarios. Okay, if if we have a job loss or loss of income, what can we do? How would we rapidly adapt to that? If the power goes out, how would we rapidly adapt to that? And it's cold outside and we don't have heat, or we go to the store and nothing to buy, shelves are bare. How do we, how would we adapt to that change in our circumstances? And that's all emergency preparedness is adapting to changes in our circumstances. So I hope that that helps, maybe if you're just starting to think about this, or even if you are well prepared, but I think it helps to just kind of think about it in those terms. And so I hope that this is something that you can use and benefit from. Please let me know in the comments, and if this makes sense and helps simplify the process of emergency preparedness at all. Thanks for tuning in. Hit the subscribe button, like us, follow us. A lot more to come. And if you subscribe, follow us, like us, it just helps us keep doing what we're doing. So if you liked what we're doing, please help us out. We appreciate it. And until next time, remember, it's not all the gear that you accumulate that will save you. It's what's in your head and in your heart.